You are surrounded by people who lost war against you and desperately wants to hide the power that saves you. So there are seasons in life, chosen one, when it feels like though that you are surrounded by opposition, not like everyone celebrates your growth. Not everyone it is happy to see you becoming stronger, to see you becoming wiser, to see you becoming more confident. Some people expected you to give up, to just throw away the towel, right? Some assumed that the pressure that you are eventually going through will eventually break you, that you will crumble and never regain the strength to come back up. So they watched your struggles, your setbacks, and your silent battles. So they convinced that your story will end in defeat. Your story will end when you are on the floor and you're struggling to get back up. That's what they convinced themselves to believe. But you are still here. You are still breathing. You may not realize it yet, but your perseverance has become your testimony. Your perseverance has become your testimony. Every challenge that you ever came, every disappointment that you survived, every obstacle that you refuse to let define you has revealed a strength that many people never expected to see. So the truth is, people often understand success when it comes easy, when it comes easily. What confuses them is seeing someone continue to rise after heartbreak, after betrayal, after rejection, and obviously after failure. So they wonder how you are still standing. They wonder why you refuse to quit. The reason why you refuse to quit. You understand? And they're wondering what keeps you, what keeps you giving, what keeps giving you the courage to move forward, the courage to keep on fighting, the courage to not just throw away the towel very easily. But as a person of faith, you may believe that the answer is simple. God has been with you every step of the way. God has been on your side. Because scripture reminds us that the Lord is close to the brokenhearted and gives strength to those who trust Him, to those who place their heart to Him, to those who surrender their life to Him. That does not mean that life becomes easy. It simply means that you will never face or you will never, you know, that and that doesn't mean that you will never face the opposition. Yes, people will talk. Yes, people will criticize. They will ridicule. But it means that even if in difficult seasons, you are never walking alone. Even when you encounter those trials and tribulations, you are never alone. There may be people who misunderstood your journey. Some may dismiss your progress. Others may choose, right, not to acknowledge the changes that they see in your life. And it's okay. But you don't need anyone's approval to fulfill the purpose that God has placed in your life. You understand? You don't need all of that because your assignment is to remain faithful, right? Your assignment is to remain faithful, is to keep showing kindness even when others chooses bitterness, is to keep working hard even when no one applauds your effort, is to keep praying when the answers seems delayed, and also is to keep believing even when circumstances attempt attempt you to give up. Because the greatest victories are often won quietly, privately, long before anyone else notices them. You understand? So, chosen ones, there were moments when you cried in private, moments when you questioned whether you had enough strength to continue believing, to continue trying after countless failures, to continue moving forward. Moments when it seemed as if every door had closed, yet somehow other opportunities appeared. Another day began, another season, another reason to hope arrived. Looking back, you can see that God has carried you through seasons that you never thought that you will ever survived. And this is why your confidence does not have to come from your circumstances. It comes from knowing that the same God who has been faithful will continue to be faithful again and again and again and again in eternity, right? So don't allow bitterness to distract you from your calling. Don't become accustomed to wondering whether others think about you or what others are saying about you. Yes, people will talk. That's why they have mouths, voices, and stuff. They will talk, and you can't stop them from talking, right? They will talk, but you have to focus on becoming the person that God is shaping you to be. Because every trial has taught you something, every delay has strengthened your patience, every disappointment has defined your character, has refined your character. Every challenge, like has prepared you for something much greater. Because sometimes the biggest miracle isn't that every problem disappears. Sometimes the biggest miracle is discovering that your peace or your faith has become, like stronger than your fears. You walked away with confidence because now not life, not because life it is perfect, not because everyone supports you, not because everyone, pets you, like on the back, something like that, but because you trust that God is able to lead you through whatever comes your way, whatever that you encounter. So, chosen one, if this message speaks to your heart, let it be your reminder today that your value it is not determined by the opinions of other people. Your purpose it is not concealed because of the opposition. Your future it is not limited by yesterday's mistakes. So keep trusting, keep growing, keep believing, and let your life reflect on the quiet confidence that comes from knowing that God is with you, even when the path is difficult. Your story isn't over because the best chapters may still be ahead. So thank you for watching, and I will see you on the next one. Cheers.